Hello, and welcome to Auntie Sandy's Storyland. Please join us at our new home on the Lotus Prism Network at patreon.com. Our story for today is Who's in Rabbit's House by Verna Ardema. At last, the players are ready. The curtain opens and the play begins. Long, long ago, a rabbit lived on a bluff overlooking a lake. A path went by her door and down the bank to the water. The animals of the forest used that path when they went to the lake to drink. Every day at dusk, Rabbit sat in her doorway and watched them. But one evening she came to her house and she could not get in. And a big bad voice from inside the house roared, "I am the long one. I eat trees and trample on elephants. Go away, or I will trample on you." "That's my house," cried Rabbit. "Come out at once." She banged on the door, ban, ban, ban. But the bad animal said more crossly than before, "Go away, or I will trample on you." And the rabbit sat down on a nearby log to think. Now a frog happened to see this. She hopped up to the rabbit and said rather timidly, "I think I could get him out." "No," sniffed the rabbit. "You are so small. You think you could do what I cannot? You annoy me. Go away." Frog would have left that rude rabbit if a jackal had not come along just then. Instead, she crouched, behind a nearby tree to see what would happen. The jackal said, "Oh, Rabbit, why aren't you sitting in your doorway?" "Someone's in my house," said the rabbit. "He won't come out and I can't get in." Jackal looked at the little house. "Who's in Rabbit's house?" he asked. The bad voice replied, "I am the long one. I eat trees and trample on elephants. Go away or I will trample on you." "I'm going," cried Jackal, and off he went, kipita, kipitu, kipitu. The frog laughed softly to herself. Rabbit cried, "Jackal, come back! Help me, please!" The jackal came back. He said, "I think I know what to do. We must gather a big pile of sticks." They did. "Now," said Jackal, "we'll put the sticks close to the house, like this." And kabook! He pushed the whole pile of sticks against the door. "But Jackal," protested the rabbit, "that will keep him in, not get him out." At that, the frog nearly burst with mirth. Jackal said, "I am going to set fire to the sticks." "Fire!" cried Rabbit. "That would burn my house." "It would burn the long one too," said Jackal. "I won't let you burn my house," cried Rabbit. "Go away." So the jackal trotted off, kapata kapata, down to the lake. Rabbit began to pick up the sticks. A leopard came by. "What are you doing, Rabbit?" he asked. "Are you putting sticks there to hide your house?" "No, not that," cried the rabbit. "Someone is in my house. Jackal wanted to burn him out. Now I have to take this wood away." Leopard watched as Rabbit removed the sticks. Then he asked, "Who's in Rabbit's house?" The bad voice said, "I am the long one. I eat trees and trample on elephants. Go away, or I will trample on you." "Nahoo!" snorted Leopard. "You don't scare me. I'm tough. I'll tear that house to bits and eat you up." And he leaped on top of the little house and began to scratch. "Stop!" cried the rabbit. "Don't spoil my house." "How can you use it with a bad animal in it?" asked Leopard. "But it's still my house," said Rabbit. "Go away." So the leopard jumped down, and pa, he went down to the lake. And the frog grinned and chuckled to herself. Rabbit climbed onto her roof. She smoothed and patted it. Pet, pet, pet. An elephant came by. "What happened, Rabbit?" she asked. "Does your roof leak?" "No, not that," cried the rabbit. "Someone's in my house. Leopard wanted to tear it to bits and eat him, so I had to fix my roof." She gave the roof another pat and hopped down. "Who's in Rabbit's house?" demanded the elephant. The bad voice said, "I am the long one. I eat trees and trample on elephants. Go away, or I will trample on you." "Trample on elephants?" sneered the elephant. "Who thinks he can trample on elephants? I'll trample you flat, flat as a mat. I'll trample you, house and all." "Gum, gum, gum," went Elephant towards the little house. Rabbit leaped in front of her. "Don't smash my house!" she screamed. "I'm only trying to help," said the elephant. Rabbit said, "I don't want that kind of help. Go away." So the elephant tramped off, gum, 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 down to the lake, and the frog laughed aloud. "Ka-duck, ka-duck, ka-duck." "Stop laughing, frog," said the rabbit. "See what that stupid elephant did to my yard? Now I have to smooth it." She found her hoe and set to work. "Cock, cock," went the hoe. A rhinoceros came by. He asked, "What are you doing, Rabbit? Are you making a farm here by your house?" Rabbit stamped her foot. "No, not that," she cried. "Someone's in my house. Elephant wanted to trample him. She made holes in my yard." "Who's in Rabbit's house?" asked the rhinoceros. The bad voice said, "I am the long one. I eat trees and trample on elephants. Go away, or I will trample on you." "Phoo!" fumed the rhinoceros. "I'll hook you on my horn and hoist you into the lake, house and all." He put his head down and ras, 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 he went towards the little house. But the rabbit leaped onto his nose. She held his big horn with her little paws. Rhinoceros tossed his head. Up and away went Rabbit, whee-oh, over the lake. Then gish! The rhinoceros shook himself in a satisfied way. "That's the end of the long one," he said. "But that was Rabbit you threw into the lake," protested Frog. Rhinoceros looked. The little house was not gone, but the rabbit was. The two rushed, pum-dal, down to the bluff to save Rabbit. Now, when Rabbit hit the water, she went dilek, dilak, dilak, down to the bottom of the lake. She kicked, and up she popped to the surface. Elephant was still drinking at the lake. She saw the rabbit come up. "Keep kicking," she called. She swam out and put her trunk around the rabbit and carried her to the shore. "I saved you," she said, "but I don't know why. You are nothing but a bother." "Thank you, Elephant," said Rabbit. Then she went up the hill to her house, but she still could not get in. She sat on the log and began to cry. "Olu, olu, olu." The frog came up from the lake. "Don't cry, Rabbit," she said. "I think I could get that bad animal out of your house, if you would let me try." "How?" asked the rabbit. Frog whispered, "Scare him out." Rabbit whispered back, "But how?" "Watch me," said the frog. She took a big leaf and curled it around to make a horn. When she talked into it, it made her voice very loud. She said through the horn, "Who's in Rabbit's house?" The bad voice said, "I am the long one. I eat trees and trample on elephants. Go away, or I will trample on you." The frog said, "I am the spitting cobra. I can blind you with my poison. Now come out of that house, or I'll squeeze under the door and spit, shee, into your eyes." Then here the door opened. Out came a long green caterpillar. He was so scared, his legs were jumping, vitro, vitro, vitro. He was looking everywhere, ring, ring, ring. "Where's the spinning cobra?" he cried. "Don't let the spinning cobra get me. I was only playing a joke." "It is only a caterpillar," cried Rabbit. "Only a caterpillar," echoed Frog. She called the other animals. How they laughed when they saw that the bad animal was only a caterpillar. But the long one did not laugh. He was still saying, "Where's the spinning cobra? Where's the spinning cobra?" And the rabbit said, "Oh, long one, the spitting cobra was only Frog." At that, Frog laughed so hard, all one could see of her was her big laugh. Then the big animals went away. The long one crawled up a tree. Rabbit sat in her doorway, and the frog sat on the log croaking with laughter. Ka-tunk, ka-tunk. That is the end of our story for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Join our exclusive Storyland membership on the Lotus Prism Network to get special appreciation bonuses and rewards as a valued member of our listener team. To join our membership, go to patreon.com/the Lotus Prism Network. For those who like the book we read today and would like to purchase it, please click the link in the description. Follow our Facebook page so you can find us on all your favorite social media and share with your family and friends. Thank you for your support. We'll see you next time on Auntie Sandy's Storyland.